Well, good evening. I know it's been a while since we've done a stream. Been out sick with the flu, so I've been missing all the. Oh, we can get this to. All right, yeah. I've been out with the flu. Took forever to recover from it. That flu B was no joke. It was no joke this time around. So I hadn't been able to make any of the drops, the restocks. That was just miserable. And then a lot of the restocks were mostly Ascended Heroes, and Ascended Heroes has treated me kind of like Prismatic. And if you've watched the streams before, you know we've had no luck with Prismatic. But we're back. We got I think it's 9 sleeves, 2 3-pack blisters, a booster bundle, a booster box. So we got a lot of stuff tonight to try. Then I did pick up a pizza bundle of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I opened it already. I haven't opened the packs in it, but yeah, I was looking for a Dark Ritual or a food chain because you get a special promo. You get 2 promos in here, and the owner and I were both kind of anxious to see what I would get. So I ended up with the waist knot and the Sword of Hearth and Home, which is a pizza cutter. So we ended up with 2 of the ones that I was kind of hoping not to get. I was really hoping for a food chain, or I really wanted a Dark Ritual. Oh man, look at that. It looks like used up pizza, or the used up pizza box. So I was surprised I was even able to get this. It does come with 1 collector booster pack, which I haven't opened up any of the collector booster packs from this, and some play packs. So we'll definitely be doing, that'll probably be the last thing we do with the stream. I always like to do my Pokemon stuff first and finish out with Magic the Gathering. Looking forward to Strixhaven. And then in August, we're looking at The Hobbit. So it's going to be, I'm looking forward to Strixhaven. The Hobbit's going to be, I think, crazy, depending on what it all entails, whether they're going to have, oh, thank you. Whether they have like a serialized card or something like that. So we'll set the Magic aside for now. Let's start with the sleeves, because depending on where you're at in that spot of the, because I think it's like, oh, I don't remember how many packs. It's like 136 sleeves in a case or something like that. Danny Phantom used to do a lot of full breakdowns of, you know, what you could expect in hits of like a case of sleeves versus a case of booster bundles versus a case of booster boxes versus a case of blister 3-packs versus a case of blister 1-pack, you know what I mean, with the coin and all that. So he would give us like a rundown of what you would expect in a case. But ever since the boom has happened, he's tried, as he stated, to not be part of the problem. He didn't want product to not be able to get into his customers' hands, so he stopped doing a lot of those mass openings, unfortunately. But we're going to try to stay kind of organized. So this is 1 3-pack blister. This is the 9 sleeve. Cute little Chikorita card. Little promo that came in the sleeve. And then, like I said, we also got a booster bundle and we got a booster box. So we're going to start with the random stuff. See how we do. How's it going? Yeah, we'll see how these do. I like to kind of track. Sometimes in these 3-pack blisters in the past, when we were doing like Surging Sparks and Temporal Forces, And what else? Like, not Journey Together. It was like Stellar Crown. You'd get like one hit out of the 3 packs in one of these blisters, whether it was an EX, an IR, or an SIR, and even a hyper rare we'd pulled in the past. So we're gonna stay kind of organized, see how the pulls did per product type. So let's start with the 9 random sleeves that all came from the restock at our Chikorita. Yes, cute little Chikorita promo card. Go to the wife. She wants it. So let's see if we have any luck, because I did 5 packs the other day off stream, and I didn't get anything but a couple EXs. I think it was like the Salamence, or not a Salamence. I forget what it was. I can't remember. But so far, I mean, we got to get something nice. We got a whole booster box. We got the booster bundle. We got all these random single sleeve packs. Got 9 of them from the restock at Walmart. Or 5 of them from Walmart, 4 of them from Best Buy. I was a little, I don't know. I don't know if you'd say upset, but a little frustrated because something happened over the city over from us involving our local MJ Holdings vendor. The way he normally works, he's an awesome guy. I love the way that he would always, people would line up orderly as they would show up, kind of first come, first serve kind of deal, except he would actually, what you would say, he would acknowledge the line. So he'd be like, I got 9 ETBs. And he'd go to the first person, would you like one? Okay, hand it to him. Second person, would you like one? No. And then he'd go to third until he was out of each specific type of product. Well, in the city over, where there's a lot of scalpers, they got quite upset. And it almost turned into a physical altercation between one of the Walmart managers and some of these scalpers that were like, they were telling the vendors, like, you're not supposed to hand it out. You're not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to put it on the shelf, do your job, and leave. And Bill, our vendor for MJ Holdings, is always real cool about how he does stuff. So I always appreciated that he did that, and he would make sure everybody got a little bit of something. And these people at the city over from us, at their Walmart, were used to just kind of bullying people and taking what they wanted. And when he took over that store, that happened about a week ago, apparently. So now, our Walmart and the one in Victoria, city over, they said it no longer goes on the shelves. It must now be put behind customer service, and nobody is allowed to get it from the shelves. And they put their strict limit of 1 item per SKU per large item. So like your ETBs, your poster collections, stuff like that. And then for your packs, your blisters and your sleeves, it's still 5 per item. So now it takes him much longer because he's got to, stock the back of the Walmart in the toy section. Then he's got to stock the front. The sports cards, Riftbound, stuff like that. So Gundam, Pokemon, and I believe Dragon Ball Z, One Piece for sure. That all has to go to our customer service now. So it just adds so much more time. And I was like, and also our local Walmart security and loss prevention and all that doesn't want people lining up either up front by customer service or by any of where the product is while he's stocking. Man, we've gotten 1 full art and this is the 2nd full art. Is this Manga Starmie? No, it's Patrick. Heck yeah. I want the SR of SIR of this. Let's go on show 'em. We got some Magic the Gathering 2 to do later on. Some turtles. Yes. Is this Stormy? No, it's Patrick. Heck yeah, the like trolliest card. But yeah, so things at my local Walmart have just been kind of disheartening, I guess you could say. It's like our vendor was doing an awesome job, making sure everything was fair and even and stuff like that. And it's sad that even in a small town, it's come down to what it's come down to. And perfect order, to be honest with you, is like financially devastating to open a booster box of. It kind of like Phantasmal Flames. But at least in Phantasmal Flames, you have your $500 Charizard, right? So that could pay off if that's in your booster box. Perfect order. Top card is the hyper rare, which and people don't like gold cards. Don't lie. People don't like them. They never liked them to begin with. Hell, the Charizard out of Obsidian Flames is still like $30-something. The hyper rare gold card. Nobody likes gold cards. Nobody liked them in the past. People just hyped them up with the Mega Evolutions, and they're hard to get rid of. Vendors don't really want to take them because they're hard to get rid of. So it's like, you can't tell me that, there's a huge, huge demand for gold cards at the price that they're at. And like, the illustration rares in this set have already started to drop quite a bit. The special illustration rares. And here's the other thing. I was talking to my wife about this. I said, the top card is a trainer, SIR. And if you remember when Scarlet Violet base set came out, Miriam was like through the roof, right? And then when Paldea Evolved came out, Iona was through the roof. And now you look at them and they're not worth anything. People just don't care for trainer cards. It changed again. What is it back? What is it now? Because it was, what's her name? And we're looking for the SIR of her. I love the way that one looks. But you're telling me that like the top card in this set, Zygarde, the gold card? Yeah, but the number 2 card, I don't count the hyper rare as the top card. Dang, you gotta be kidding me. We were talking about this card too. I was like, I hope I do not pull the Duo Blade in that booster box. Because, when you do a booster box, you can kind of track it. It used to be like 4 illustration rares, possibility at a hyper or an SIR. Sometimes you get lucky, you pull 3 illustration rares, a hyper, and an SIR. But I haven't been able to open up booster boxes because everybody lines up, pre-release, buys them out, and it's a city over, it's an hour away, and it's always like when I'm at work. Yeah, trolled. Dual Blade. Come on. So it's like, I haven't been able to do too many booster boxes like we did in the past. But the way it would track in the past was, minimum 3 illustration rares, possibly 4, and an SIR or hyper rare. And on a very rare occasion, you would get both a hyper rare and an SIR. Love that Clefairy. Halucha? Furfro. But going back to what I was saying, it's like perfect order you're losing money just buying a booster box, because there's no way you're going to break even or beyond that like $180 to $200 price point, right? It's not really going to happen. There's just not too many cards in the illustration rare that'll push it beyond, and there's not many SIRs that are going to push you at that 180 point, right? So I have a feeling this set's going to end up almost like Journey Together, or even like at one point Obsidian Flames. There really wasn't anything. Like it was pointless. Even at $120 back in the day, like once Miriam dropped for Scarlet Violet base, and I got a booster box at like $90, $95 one time. It wasn't even worth opening at that, because there just weren't any cards where you could add them up and even equal up to that. So at that point, it was, you know, smarter to buy singles. That's a playable card. A couple bucks. Oh, we got another illustration rare. This is out of our first 3-pack blister. Yeah, yes, yes. This is one of my chase cards out of this set. Yeah, Clefairy. Yeah, this is one that I really wanted. I want this, the Rowlet, and the wife wants the Dedenne. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is turning out to be good so far. So how I've tracked the 3-pack blisters in the past, chances are that's the only hit in that 3-pack blister. Maybe we get an EX if we're lucky. I think the other 2 packs probably nothing in them. Call me a negative Nancy, whatever. I just track. I mean, I've opened up. We did over 1,000 packs of Surgeon Sparks. Okay, I've done several booster boxes of Paradox Rift. Couple booster boxes Stellar Crown. A couple booster or a few booster boxes of Temporal Forces, stuff like that. And when it was the Sword and Shield era, you know, you could track them. Oh, not Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet era, you could track them. Mega's been tracking about the same way. Same thing with like the Japanese booster boxes you can track. Because in Japan there's laws about gambling and there's to be guaranteed odds and what have you, right? That's a cute little card. But that right there, I mean, I could not open the booster box and be happy today because we got the Clefairy. Now we just need the Rowlet. But we're not gonna do it. We're gonna open it. We don't keep stuff sealed around here. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of those guys. We keep it sealed and then we resell it in the future. Nah. What's going on, Avocado? So far, we've got 2 illustration rares, 1 out of the 9 sleeves, 1 out of our first 3-pack blister. We'll be moving on to the next 3-pack blister. After that, we got a booster bundle. Booster bundles used to be really good for like a short period of time. And then we did a whole case of booster bundles of Paldean Fates. The wife did, and we got the case for like $200. And we didn't get diddly squat. So yeah, so that tracked about what I figured. So now here's our next 3 for blister pack. If we get an EX, chances are that's all that's in there. Very rarely would I pull an EX and an illustration or a special illustration rare out of a 3-pack blister. It was like, it seems to be 1 in every 3 packs you get something, which isn't too bad. How's it going, TJ? So let's see if that kind of holds, because there were times when I was doing Temporal Forces and I wouldn't even get a full art or an EX or anything from a 3-pack blister. It was just like a straight dud. But so far, we're doing pretty good, I would say, because I got one of the chase cards I wanted, the little Clefairy. Little Clefairy. I think that's like the cutest card out of the whole set. I like the Rowlet though. Should always open it. Never keep it sealed. So my stepdaughter, she got, oh, I didn't update the channel. I've been out, like I said, with the flu. It hit me hard for a couple weeks, right? So that's why there hadn't been a stream. But my stepdaughter bought a booster bundle from one of the guys locally here that runs a little shop. And obviously it was at market. I don't like buying at market personally. But this time it paid off for her. She got the from Prismatic Evolution, she got the Umbreon. SIR. And she had bought a Venusaur box from him about a few weeks ago. I would say, yeah, probably about a little over a month ago. And she got me this bad boy. So he seems to be her good luck charm. So she she trades in her stuff. He gives her a bit of a better deal. And yeah, she pulled the Umbreon out of Prismatic a couple weeks ago. Oh, this is a bad one. Oh no, we got something. The Mega Skarmory EX. So that's what I'm saying. So like in those 3-pack blisters, it seems like you get an EX, you're not getting a whole lot more. But that's so far. So now let's move on to the. You should have kept it sealed. No, we don't. No, we don't keep it sealed. Even though Deep Pocket Monsters does. I know I saw something the other day where he actually kept it sealed. It was from Meat Canyon, who does a lot of animated stuff. He's like a voice actor, and he does a lot of Magic the Gathering stuff with his crew. Who else did I've done a booster bundle? Oh, they changed it because it used to be you'd slide it off, whatever. Now it's straight off the top. And they used to do booster bundles in like wide packs too. But yeah, old Pat, Deep Pocket Monsters, he had gotten a collector booster custom pack from Meat Canyon. And they were selling for like an obscene amount. And he did the short on it, and he actually decided to keep it sealed. The first time I've seen Deep Pocket Monsters keep it sealed. But that was interesting to see. But yeah, we're trucking along, you know. Hadn't had a couple streams. I'd done some Riftbound recently. We did 2 boxes of Spirit Forged. Unfortunately, the owner of the local game store that I go to, he says, yeah, I don't think I'm getting any more Riftbound until the next set comes out. But I pulled the a card out of there that I really liked, which is the Seal of Discord Overnumbered, which is like a SIR for that product. Beautiful, gorgeous card, very playable. Reminds me of the old Moxes from Magic the Gathering. I love the artwork on it. It's a beautiful card. When I find it, I'll show it off. But I got so much stuff around me. It's like, I don't know. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's a pretty nice looking Staryu. Oh yeah, another Pokepan. A couple bucks playable. We'll trade that in for the players. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, look at this little guy. This little guy. Mega Clefable EX. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, Paldean Fates. I don't buy it anymore because people, scalp the hell out of it now. And Paldean Fates prices seem to be going up on the SIRs. I think because the last big box that like Costco dropped and Walmart dropped, I think that was pretty much the end of it. I don't think we're going to be seeing any more Paldean Fates show their face. I think that's donezo. Surfine. Oh, we got an illustration, bro. Oh, it better not be. It is. You gotta be kidding me. We getting trolled. Get out of here. We got 2 of these guys. Get out of here. That's probably it for that bundle. Because we'd always get like a full art and EX. And that was about it. And if you got an illustration rare, then that was it for the bundle. Very rarely would you get anything more than just, the Aegislash, I forget if it was Paradox or Rift. I want to say it was Paradox Rift. There was a pretty cool. We had to say its name, and it just had to appear. I was just talking about it. I want to say there was an Aegislash illustration rare that was pretty cool. I was just gonna say it. Yeah. That's what I told the wife. I said, I don't want the dual blade. Like, I hope I don't pull the dual blade in this booster box. because you know that kills the chance of illustration rare. So yeah, there's that. Thanks. Killed my booster bundle. Thanks, Dual Blade. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for showing up twice today when nobody wanted you. Well, yeah, I get Dual Blade too. But you're a duo, guys. Oh God. Yeah, Salazzle. That's what I pulled the other day. Yeah, Salazzle. Oh, man. This is like Duraludon and Cholodon when I was doing, what was it? Surging Sparks. That guy would show up every single time, and I was like, I hate you. And anybody that's a fan of Duraludon, you're a liar. Nobody likes a building as a Pokemon. So we got one EX and one illustration rare from this booster bundle. That's gonna be it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I figured. You really only get about 2 pulls from that. So that leaves us with the booster box. That's what we're left with is the booster box. So let's move all this out of the way so we can properly track what we got from the booster box, because it's considered super rare. This is a full art. That's another full art. Best pull of the night so far. The Clefairy. Yeah, the one that I wanted. So I need a Rowlet. I want the Rowlet. We don't need any more of these guys. No. Don't need them. We got the Mega Starmie. I want the Mega Starmie SIR. We got the full art. Starmie? No, it's Patrick. Okay. Got a good deal on this. Traded in a bunch of stuff. Only paid about $80 for it. Out of my own pocket. So we got to beat $80 to make this profitable. Lightly played. All of them. Lightly played. All right. Let's hope to God it's not a first pack magic with a gold card. Or a bad SIR. No, they're all my packs. I don't like giving away packs because then my luck is like, I don't like giving away packs, even to like my wife. It's not 98. The wife asked for it, and she's gonna get it. She says, Esper, please. Esper, please. Yeah, I don't like giving away, even to my stepdaughter. I don't like giving her my packs, because then she pulls something really awesome, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, she pulled the freaking Sunbreon the other day. Come on, she pulled the Mega Venusaur SIR I've been hunting for out of Mega Evolution. So I had to trade her, and I got hosed in that trade. I got hosed really bad in that trade. Nice. Like, I traded her. I gave her the Latios SIR and the Latios IR from Surging Sparks, and I even bought this really nice frame for it. So now it's hanging up in the living room. They connect, and it's the extended art, and it's amazing. Yeah, she pulled the 151 Charizard. She pulled the Phantasmal Flames Charizard. She pulled the Moonbreon. She pulled the Magikarp out of Paldean Fates. That kid's collection is probably, like, in just like a handful of cards, like half of my collection. That kid has some luck. Oh, and then she like pulled the SIR area out of what was it? Temporal Forces, and the wife really wanted that one, and she was like, "You mean? Oh no, it wasn't Temporal Forces. What was it? I forget. Was it Temporal Forces? No. Yeah, she pulled that one, and like the wife really wanted it. She's like, "Nope, I'm not giving it to you." And I was like, "Come on, kid. She bought you the booster, the packs." She's like, "Nope, not giving it away. It's mine. You can look at it. You know what? No, you can't even look at it. It's going in the binder." And I was like, "Man, that's like the card she really, really wanted." Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are times where she got hot little hands. I like that card. Old Edge, get out of here, Old Edge. And there's times where like just complete duds, but then she's just happy opening stuff. Oh, another Salazzle? Come on, man. Well, what else did she pull that was like really? She pulled something else that was like really big. Oh, and like the Charizard out of 151. Like we bought her the 3-pack poster collection from Target, and it was like her first pack. She's like, I got a Charizard, and I was like, hold on, what? Let me see. And it was the SIR Charizard, and I was like, oh my geez, you got me kidding me, kid. Look at this little dude just chilling out on the beach. I love Halucha. I wish the pull rates were better in Ascended Heroes for me, because I would have liked the Halucha. Yeah, the Talonflame's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of like big hitters in perfect order, it seems like. So like if I would have paid full cash for this and not traded stuff in that I didn't want that had value, because I'm in this $85 like out of my own pocket, right? So if I would have paid the full 185, I would have been, or I'm in 80. I would have paid the full 185. I would have been like, yeah, it's not worth it. There's just not much in here that, you're better off buying singles with this set, kind of like you are with Phantasmal Flames. This little guy. Oh yeah, I see. Look, who is this? Yeah, it is a Shinji Kanda. I'm gonna say it looks like a Kanda. It sure is. That's a beautiful card. We'll set that aside. Because, even some of the, see, the wife talks about it. She's like, the Talonflame cards are pretty. And it's like, well, it's a Shinji Kanda. Let's see. At least it's in English. Yes. There's some cards that look better in Japanese, though. Like, the wife has the... Get out of here. The wife has the Japanese Pikachu from Super Electric Breaker. And the Pikachu in Japanese looks better than the Pikachu from Surging Sparks in English. It textures there, quality's just much higher. And it's starting to surpass the price of the English one, it seems like. And the Japanese one is far superior. I'd be happier with the Japanese one than the English one. But unfortunately, I have the English one. That's like the one time I'll say, like, unfortunately, I have the English one. Just like, unfortunately, I have Lily's Clefairy in English because it's worth more in Japanese, I believe. Because Lily's like a bigger deal in Japan than she is here in the US, Wow, that's a beastly looking Barnacle. How's it going, Kimberly? Oh, who do we got here? Another one. Greatness. Okay, so we doubled up on EXs so far from what we already have. That's unfortunate. But you know what? We're having fun. We got the Clefairy. We got the Esper for the wife. So we might have... How's it going, Fab? We might have 2 more illustration bears in this. We should at least have. Oh, look at this Tyrant. The Tyrant promo in the ETB, the wife bought an ETB just for the promo of the Tyrant because it's cute. And it is. It's a cute card. Judge. I remember when I got trolled by the judge. Oh, another Pokepad. That's a playable card. We'll set that aside for the players to trade in, even if we get $1 for it. It goes into the hands that people, you know, they actually need it to play the game. The best card so far, we got an Esper, and we got the Clefairy. But I'm keeping this set aside because I'm trying to track this box. That one came out of, the Clefairy came out of a 3-pack blister. I like that art. It's pretty, so cute. Hello, Chip. The best card in perfect order keeps bouncing around. I mean, best card is the gold Zygarde, but nobody really likes gold cards. Don't lie to me. Y'all didn't like them when in Scarlet Violet Base. Y'all didn't like them in Sword and Shield. Y'all didn't like them any other time. All of a sudden, Mega comes around. Everybody's like, oh my god, gold cards are amazing. No, they're not. So the best card is, I believe, what's her name? Roselia? No. What's her name? Starts with an R. Jeez. Rosalinda, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. My stepdaughter pulled. Oh, look at that! We got a crimped card. Oh yeah, look at that! Another crimped card here. Zygarde S. There's a Zygarde SIR. Hope I don't get it. Oh yeah, we got a crimped card here. We got a crimped card here. And we got a crimped card here. We got a crimped card here. No, she's not crimped. And then we'll get an SIR that's crimped. Right now, oh, Rosa. There you go. And nobody likes trainers. I love trainers. That's what I collect. Primarily trainers. They're cheap to collect too. Oh, we got our second illustration rare. I'm hoping it's the Rowlet. Or the Dedenne. It's probably the Dedenne. I bet you it's the Dedenne. Damn it! The wife's getting everything she wants. Oh, man. This was her booster box, I guess. Oh, man. She wanted the Esper. She wanted the Dedenne. I just want the Rowlet. I want the Rowlet and the Clefairy. So I got the Clefairy already. So I just want a Rowlet. Can the last one not be a dual blade because we got 2 of those guys already? So can the last illustration rare in here please just don't be a dual blade? And please be a Rowlet. These were the wife's chase cards. The Dene and the Rowlet. Or the Esper. So good for her. Good for you, Yami. Good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that I bought you the cards you wanted. Again. Okay, now she wants the Rowlet too. You're welcome, Yami. She's always supporting me on the streams just because she wants what she wants. And she's like, get it for me. Oh, man. Hey, look, a little shaman. I haven't paying attention. Oh, judge again. Been judged. How many pulls do I have out of this box so far? Well, we just pulled the Ivatel. We've gotten 3 EXs, 2 illustration rares out of this box so far. So I'm hoping, well, there should be 1 more illustration rare. We can always hope for a 4th, but it's sometimes minimum 3. I haven't got any full arts, and we're maybe halfway through the first half of the box. Yeah, it's about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway through the first half. Full arts, let's see. Let's see if we can get a Meowth full art. Because I already got the Mega Starmie that I want. Well, I want the SIR Starmie, but I'm happy with the full art because it reminds me of good old SpongeBob. Is this Starmie? No, it's Patrick. Pavilion. There you go. Well, that's a pretty card. Lemoyne City, Dignity, Eradicate. Oh, I hope we don't get the. No. We've already gotten bad stuff. What are you talking about? We got all the cards the wife wanted. We haven't got anything I wanted in this booster box. So that's the way it goes. The wife always gets what she wants. Like the Charizard from Paldean Fates. The wife wanted it. I didn't want it. I'm not a Charizard fan. Fight me. Charizard's lame. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. Fight me. He's a loser. French Megastar me. Wee wee. Another playable card. That full art version of that is like I want her SIR with all the sweets and the food because it reminds me of the Iono out of how they evolved. Okay, our first I think it's an item card. Oh no. What? Everton? What? Wow, this one looks really because the one there one in Paradox Rift or was it Paldea Evolved? And like no, it was a beautiful card and nobody really cared about it. They were all like, it wasn't worth nothing. And then all of a sudden it blew up. It's a beautiful card. So we got one. I think we average about 3 full arts in the booster box. So let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Because that's what it seemed like. But then they added in. They changed something in one of the sets recently where like some of the item cards, full arts or something like that. No, was that the... It isn't the Mega Block that we're in. Oh, get out of here. Just let's go back in. Tyrant and Tyrantrum. Okay. So I know there was like... They did something with some of the item cards that like eats into your pull rates. Oh, this is quality control. It's gotta be. It's back up, guys. They fixed it. It's not Paradox Rift anymore. No, we got all those crimped cards just a while ago. Tater's gonna Tate. It's all good. Let him Tate. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a reverse hollow one. And it's our Perrier. And my wife was asking me, what's with the Pokepad? It's worth like the full art's worth like over $50, I think, or 30 or something. I was like, I don't know. It's probably a playable card, like the way the Buddy Buddy Poffin, the way the Earthen Vessel was at one point. We'll trade those in for $1 here, $1 there, I guess. Some of these are opening up like really. I guess that's why we got some crimped cards in the other one. Well, let's see. Oh, no dual blade, no dual blade, no dual blade. God, that was tight. It was tight. 20 level 20. Okay, basic energy. Okay, Fletch Runner. Pineapple. Staryu. It's like he knows, like, he looks so menacing in this one, right? Because, like, he knows that I'm about to mega evolve on you. It's like he knows. Get his little arms, chase you down. How much is that? The Dene? Oh, this is a cute Meowstic. I don't know what it's at right now. Oh, no. We got our SIR. And I don't know what number it is. I don't know who it is. No! 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 Not the SIR I wanted. This is a trash box. Stream's over with. Everybody go to sleep. Get out of here. It's done. Freaking Meowth. Of all the ones we could have gotten, the freaking Meowth. I wanted the Mega Starmie, or I wanted Justine. I wanted her with all her sweet treats. Yeah, the wife wanted the freaking. Out of all the SIRs we could have pulled, this is the worst box ever. It'll work. See, I'm so mad I can't even get it. No, there's not gonna be another one. And then I was telling her, it's like, it just this SIR doesn't do it for me. The art in this just, it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't feel like one of my favorite SIRs. I mean, you got so much going on here, and then you got like just bright colors and stuff related to Meowth. That's it. That's it. I mean, this SIR I love because you know you got all the little sweet treats, all the background stuff happening. And what do you got here? Junk. This dude is mad about pulling the Meowth card that everybody wants. Everybody wants the Meowth card. It's so cool. This dude's just hating on it. Yeah, buddy. I am. Deal with it. Fight me. Oh, this is a horrible box. This is a wife's box. She wanted the Esper. She wanted the Dedenne. She wanted the Meowth. What did I want? I want a Rowlet. I wanted Justine. Or however you say her name. That's how I said. You freaking whatever. I wanted the Mega Starmie SIR. I wanted the Clefairy. I can trade that for the Mega Starmie. No, I think I'll still hold on to it. Even though I don't like it. Just like the Panza Mewtwo. The Mewtwo out of the SIR out of the Rocket people. Destined Rivals. I have that one and I hate that card. It's back up to over 500. And I hate that card. The only reason I keep it around is because it's I think it's gonna be one of those cards that's just like gonna hold its value. And when I finally find something that I really just have to have, buy Panza Mewtwo, get the hell out of here. Nobody likes you. That's what'll happen. Did we already? Oh no, that was in a booster bundle, the Mega Skarmory. Let's see, didn't we already get a Mega Skarmory? So we're 1 SIR, 2 illustration rares, 1 full art. Oh, I should probably put this little dude in the sleeve. So that's half the booster box so far. This guy, great. This guy, awesome. And this little dude. Look at this little dude. Look at him. Focus. Look at him. So the wife, this is all stuff the wife wanted. So once again, the wife gets what she wants. It's been a while since we've done a booster box. I think she's getting what she wants. All I can hope for now is a Rowlet. Or Rowlet. I hope this isn't a hyper rare SIR box because the hyper rare golds are trash in the Mega Block. I mean, they were trash in Scarlet Violet too, but I don't like them. I don't believe any of you guys that say it's worth, oh, that card's worth like $300,000. Like, no, they're not. They're not worth any near that money. Nobody's buying them with your imaginary numbers. Oh, now pull your card in Turtles. Yeah, she wants the Michelangelo Weirdness 211 Chibi version. Yeah, okay, tall order. But you know what? We've made everything else happen for her today. So when we do our Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtles, you know what? Why not? We'll pull her that card too. Why not? We already pulled her just about every single card she wants out of perfect order. Oh, is this the Rowlet? Oh, it's the Rowlet! Yeah! This is a good box again. You got the new set of perfect order. You got this one too? Yes, yes, this is the card that I wanted. Yeah, you wanted it too, but I wanted it first. It really was your box. But you know what? we're done. We're done opening perfect order. This was my chase card. This was my chase card. These three are the wife's wish list cards that told me I really want these. Go get them for me. So all I need is a Mega Starmie, and I'm done. Mega Starmie SIR, and I'm done. I'm done opening perfect order. We're done. We don't have to open up anymore. All I got to do is buy the buy singles, kids. Buy singles, kids. If I can get the SIR of Mega Starmie. I mean, the price is dropping. I think it's going to continue to drop. Everybody felt trolled by it with what's the newest game that came out? The little one's been playing it. You know, the new one on the thing, not the Pokepia, the other thing. You know, the thing with the Pokemon and the thing in the city that everybody was upset about, but then everybody loved it too, and then nobody can make up their mind, and they're like, Mega Starmie's a big troll, and I was like, I want that troll card. I want it. ZA, there you go. Yes, we got little Rowlet. It's a good night. It's a good night. See, we could have gotten Rose's Encouragement SIR, and I don't really like that one. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's okay. But instead we end up with the Meowth SIR. Why do we double up in the same? Why did you do this to? Evertel? Why do you keep showing up? You three of you, 2 EXs and 1 full art of you in this box. So I think we're due a full art. Mega Dream, no. We don't do. I don't know. I hardly do Japanese cards. I mean, I used to do them when they were, you know, cheap to do a booster box of them, because I would like to show you guys the cards whenever a Japanese set was first coming out, because you know it always comes out about a month to 2 months ahead of the English stuff. I used to do Japanese sets, boxes then, just to show off, you know, some of the cards. But now that the prices of a booster box are well over $100, it's just not worth doing. It really isn't. It's not worth doing Japanese boxes. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get a lot of duds from now on. And because we got 3 illustration rares, 1 SIR, 1 full art, and then a bunch of EXs. So a lot of these are going to be duds, because this box is pretty much dead, I would say. So we're just going to go through them. We got what we wanted. We did good, except for the Meowth. I didn't want the Meowth. That's like the 1 SIR that I told the wife. It's like specifically, I was like, I want the Meowth. Just because I feel like the illustration for Meowth. We doubled up on the Clefable in this box too. You know, I don't resell. This is all personal collection stuff, right? And resellers are the worst. Well, not all of them. No, scalpers are the worst. Some people that, you know, resell locally here in my town tend to give some pretty good deals. Do a lot of trades for them. But yeah, the people that are just sitting there picking it up, and then it's like, oh, I hate seeing at a local game store. I hate seeing. I feel dirty when I walk into a local game store and I see Modern, Scarlet, Violet, and even Mega being oversold, like the price just being up there, and it's just, it feels dirty, because you got people going to like Walmart, Walgreens, Target, buying up stuff, and then walking in and selling it to them. They have, you know, 70% market or 80% market, whatever they're buying them at, and then they turn around and sell it at market. And I'm like, oh, horrible. And then there's like small game shops that unfortunately distro, likes to strong arm them, and they have to up their price a little bit. And it's not that they're trying to make a profit. It's just that distros just, strong arming them, and it's a shame. It really is. Which is why I would like. I'm sorry. Which is why I like with Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast. They'll send out the Pinkertons on somebody that's selling too early or like selling over the MSRP because they're real strict. Pokemon International is not like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. That's a really cool Gengar. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, the local game store I went to and picked up this booster box from, he stopped posting stuff on social media about his Pokemon product that he gets in, and he stopped taking online pre-sales because somebody would jump onto a Discord and what do you call it? People would put it on Discord and then they would bot his website. And they started with Destined Rivals, and he was like, I'm not doing it anymore. It's just, if you come in person and you want to place a pre-order, I'll take your pre-order. But he's like, I'm not doing it online anymore. So that's how I was able to get this perfect order booster box at like market, well, not market, but MSRP, because he didn't post that he was doing any pre-orders or anything. So I always appreciate that he does that because he wants his local customers and his players to be able to get a hold of the product. He doesn't want scalpers and resellers to get a hold of it, which is, it's awesome. Ooh, we got lucky on this one. We got a we got a 4 illustration rare box with an SIR, and I'm not mad about that one. That is one of the prettier illustration rares in this box, or this set, I would say. We don't have any Pokemon vending machines here locally. There's one a town over, probably about 30 minutes away, and I don't know the situation there because I haven't gone to it. Stepdaughter went to it one day, and she picked up a, what was it? Surgeon Sparks, right? Some Surgeon Sparks, or a bundle, I think, or something like that. Yeah, the wife, once again, gets all the cards she wants, and old Pokemon here doesn't get diddly squat. I wanted the Rowlet, though. I love it. It's such a cute card. Who drew this one? Good job. Urtsuka. Good job. Good job on you. That was just a cute little fat bird just sitting there living life. That is awesome. So, old Negative Nancy here. I figured we were only going to end up with 3 illustration rares. We got 4 illustration rares and the SIR. Yeah, 4 IR and 1 SIR. So this statistically, I guess you'd say, is a really good box, because there's been boxes like my buddy, he started a YouTube channel, Moss Rips Packs. He did a booster box. He didn't get an SIR at all. He got 3 illustration rares and then like a couple full arts. Come on, gold. No. Brother. I don't want no gold. But we are due at least one more. Because, hold on, let me put that so that way people can't say that he had something in that pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. So typically we get about what is it, 15? No, that was the high end. So between 13 and 15 pulls in a box is what I tracked during Scarlet Violet. So we're at, what was it? 12? Yeah, I guess we'll do at least one more full art. No, even when it's a hot box, that'll make it a cold box. Yeah, you had 18 pulls, was it? And then I pulled Lily's Clefairy, remember? You remember my box? You remember my box of Journey Together? I remember my box of Journey Together. It was a bad box. It was a bad box until the second to last one, and then guess who showed up? Second to last pack in the box. That's who showed up. Yami got 18 pulls in her box with the Hop Zacy and SIR. But I got this. And it was a bad box. It really was. It was a horrible box up until that point. Yami remembers. She was like, you had to show me up. I got 18 pulls in my box. I was like, cool. I can't do any better than that. And then I did. We made it happen. Just like we made it happen again for the wife tonight. She got all the cards she wants. And I got, it's in the house. So we mind. Yeah, she's always threatening to put it in her binder that she calls Blathers. There's a Lapras in this? There's a Lapras in this? No, I guess that's how much I just didn't pay attention. It's like random because like we got Lapras what in Stellar Crown? There's a Lapras in this? What kind of nonsense is this? Well, we've only gotten that one SIR. We're due a full art, I feel like. We're donezo on illustration rares. Nope, no full art there. Yeah, we ain't got many packs left. Boop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count 6 packs. And I have a feeling 5 of them, there's going to be nothing in them. And we're going to get one full art. There's nothing, let's see if that tracks. Let's see if we at least get one more full art. And then 5 packs of nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's another Gengar. Huh. Let's see, there's a full art. God, you're hideous. You are hideous. What? You are hideous. Look what they did to my hair. I'm hideous. Oh. Out of all the full arts we could have pulled, we pulled this hideous one. That's nice. I wish I'd get good cards. I never get good cards. Ever. I never pull anything good. Ever. Never get any good stuff. I never pull anything nice. It's always bad luck for me. I just like burning money and saying I don't have a gambling problem. I never get anything good. Never. It never happens. I never get anything nice. Nothing. It's always trash. I never get anything good. Never. It's always just pure straight disappointment. I swear. It's always just straight disappointment. It's never anything good. Never. Never anything good. Nope. I don't pull good stuff. Ever. Never. Don't pull it. Never happens. It's always junk. This is the biggest junk I've pulled lately. It goes on for a little bit. We never get anything good in the house. Never. Never get anything. Nothing. Junk. Garbage. Trash. All of it. Every single time. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. I got a few. I've got a few cards. I don't have many. I've got a few. I don't have many. Oh, I forgot to open up stuff other than the booster box. So that's why I was like, why isn't this fitting? Yeah, let's get all this junk out of the way. Let's finish these last 5 packs. Get all this junk out of the way. Okay, no, you go back over there with the rest of the junk. You go with the rest of the junk too. We got 5 packs left. 5 packs of nothing. Watch. Just in the house with the little one. Just in the house with the little one. Okay, 4 packs after this one. We're not gonna get nothing because I think we capped out everything. We got 2 full arts, a handful of EXs, 1 SIR, 4 IRs. So we're not due anything. This box is dead zo. 4 packs left, and this is it's done. Donezo. So 4 packs of nothing. It's got to be 4 packs of nothing. This is too decent of a booster box. Too decent of a booster box tonight. So it's got to be Donezo, right? His mustache. Wife and I were just talking about that. She was like, the Probo Pass, I need him because of his mustache. Toronto. Oh, okay. Oh, what? We like doubled up on this guy too. What kind of shenanigans is this tonight? We doubled up on the Mega Clefairy, or Clefable, the Mega Skarmory, the Mega Evitel, right? 1 Salazzle. So look, in this booster box, I got 2 of these dudes, 2 of these little guys, and 2 of these guys. So that's 6. We got 8 EXs in this booster box. We got 2 full arts, 4 illustration rares, 1 special illustration rare. This box is, yeah, these last 3 packs gonna be straight bulk, and not even good bulk. It's gonna be the bulkiest of bulk. I can already, the Crushing Hammer, I remember that was good. Let's see, Aromatized, Talonflame, Chien-Pao, Pokemon Catcher, and another Gengar. I keep getting all these little Gengars. Everybody loves Gengar. Everybody loves them. Let's see what we get. Let's see what bulk we get. Start you looking menacing. Fecky. Rose's Encouragement. Revillian. Luxio. Lemoy City. Landers. Landers. Okay, last pack. There's no magic involved in this one. There's no magic in this pack because we completed the kind of expected pull rates of a booster box. There ain't nothing in here. So we'll just run through it and then we will start our, not Lord of the Rings, we'll start our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering that we got. Okay, you just had to troll me one more time, didn't you, bud? Yeah, see it? Chen Pao. Junk. Okay, so overall tonight, we got 2 dual blades, unfortunately. 2 dual blades, right? We got, hold on. We got a Clefairy, which I wanted. That's my chase card, the Clefairy, yes, yes. Good job. Yeah, whatever, Jamie. Whatever. We got, yeah, I love this card. Stormy? No, it's Patrick. We got a Force of Vitality. I guess we should just, like, okay, we'll do this. Look, watch. We'll do it like how we used to do it back when we would try to keep things organized. We'll do it like this, how we used to do it. Okay? Get in there. Get over there. We got this card too, apparently. Oh, you were in there, and you jumped out. Okay. Alright. So, we did 9 sleeves, 2 3-pack blisters, a booster bundle, and now a booster box. So we got the Mega Skarmory, we got a Salazzle, we got a Mega Zygarde, we got a Mega Clefable, another Salazzle, a Lapras, Vital, Clefable, Skarmory. Then we got our full arts. The Salazzle, the Vital, Force of Vitality, Mega Starmie. Then we got our illustration rares. We got a Dual Blade. We got an Aurorus. The cute, fat little Dedenne just munching on a berry. The wife wanted that one. The Esper sleeping there nice and peacefully. The wife wanted that one. The Rowlet. I wanted this one, but the wife wanted it too. But I'm keeping it anyways. The Clefairy, which I wanted because it's cute. I love it. Another Dual Blade, unfortunately. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And then, unfortunately, the Meowth SIR. So that's what we got. Okay. That was the Pokemains. I got the pizza bundle. I showed off what we got in there as far as the promos earlier. It was the Sword of Hearth and Home and a Waste Not. So all these EXs can go over here. Full arts can go stacked on the illustration rares. The wife doesn't like hers in top loaders. She puts them in the binders because she's a binder girl. I put mine in top loaders because I'm a heathen and I just throw them all over the place. So yeah, so that was Pokemains tonight. Okay, get out of the way. Everybody out of the way. We got 1 collector booster pack. We'll do that one last. Hopefully that there's something in there. And now we got some play boosters. Man, this one's thick. A thick boy. The wife wants Michelangelo Weirdness 211 in the chibi art. So we're not doing Pokemon. So we don't need to do that. So she got everything else she wanted today. So what's one more card for her, right? What's one more card for her? Oh. Oh, guac and marshmallow pizza. Oh. Look at this dude. Crustacean Commando. Oh, you know, I didn't open any. Well, I opened up, I think, one of those 3-pack tins of Magic, and I got the Kevin Eastman doubling season. Look at this dude. Frog Butler. Oh, Tainted Treats. Oh. Oh no. Baxter Stockton. The Neutrinos. Donatello. What do we got? A rare? Slash. What do we got? Uncommon. Okay. What was Master Splinter? Mutant Town. Mutagen. Okay. Yeah, we got the. Hold on. No, there it is. Yeah, I pulled this one, the doubling season, Kevin Eastman, and I only did like a 3-pack blister, so I was like, hell yeah. There's not a whole lot in tmnt that I want, even though like I grew up with it and like I was a diehard fan. I had the blimp, I had the little van with the pizza shooter, had the sewer toy with the ooze. A huge Ninja Turtles fan. I just wasn't caring for a lot of this art, unfortunately. So I was happy with that. I was happy with that Kevin Eastman. Yeah, the wife did a booster box, a play booster box of Ninja Turtles, and it was like very sad. Manhole Missile. Okay, but I didn't open up hardly any of this. And I wanted this pizza box one, and I wanted a Dark Ritual, but the Magic the Gathering gods were like, nah, player, you ain't getting no Dark Ritual today. You're on your own. Deal with it. So I almost went back and bought another pizza bundle just to try again. Who do we get? The Turtle Van. Yeah, see, I had this van, the toy, and then it would, like, on the side, it would open up, and then it would shoot these little pizza discs out of it. So that's like straight up nostalgia for me. So I'm gonna keep that aside. Some of this artwork is just so, you know, it's just, oh my god, it's just makes me know. I had pizza today too, brick oven, coal fire pizza. It was good. That picture, the marshmallow and guac pizza, just made me not want pizza again for a little bit. Sorry, I got all these code cards here and they're just driving me crazy. They're just all just here in the way. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. Tenderize, alright. Tunnel Rats, okay. Omni Cheese Pizza again, okay. Grounded for Life. Wait, does it have any text? Of course I know what you did. You always do precisely what I told you not to do. I find myself relating to that quite a bit. Return to the sewers. Oh, Ice Cream Kitty. What? Food cat. Mutant. Okay. That'll go with the Crustacean Commando. That's because that's. Oh, pizza face. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Some of this art was just like, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Garbage Pail Kids. Lessons from Life. Shredder's Armor. Common. We got a rare. Krang. Mastermind. Lovely. What do we got? Oh, foil common. And ooh. Okay. A land. All right, let's see. We haven't pulled any of the. It's like not showcase. They're like alternate art cards. We haven't pulled any of them yet. And there's some that are just that uncommon. There's a lot that are at uncommon. So I think it was kind of a waste of good art. Because it's like a common card, beautiful, or uncommon, beautiful card, and it's like 50 cents. And it's like, wow, you guys really wasted the art on that one. Okay, Donatello. We got another rare. Prehistoric pet. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. Punk frogs. Looks almost like Battletoads. Who remembers Battletoads? I remember Battletoads. Oh, that's kind of a cool one. All their little masks. All right. Yeah, can we? We haven't pulled anything like really that's like other than the turtle van. Anything that's like really. Oh, I'm not doing Pokemon again. Other than this funny looking dude, this goofball. Oh no, they get worse. Oh, oh. The anchovies I'm cool with, but the banana, not on a pizza. These are the play ones from the the pizza bundle. So I got 9 of them. It's kind of like if you remember the gift boxes that you did with like Ixalan and stuff like that, where you got it was like a bundle. You got 9 packs and then you got 1 collector booster. That's in essence what that pizza box was. It was like the old gift bundles. Shredder's Technique. Leonardo, Leader in Blue. Sally Prime. Novel Nunchaku. Oh, that's I like the lands. There's at least that. Yeah, the spin down. I don't know if I took it out. Did I take it out? No, I didn't. It won't come out. Get out. Yeah, the spin down is nice. And then you got this. I think it's supposed to be like a sticker, or something. Iron. I don't know. Feels like almost like that iron-on material. But yeah, the spin down. Oh no, what fell? We lost it into the abyss. Something fell. Oh wow. Call that $900 card. Oh wow. Yeah, a little spin down with all the pizzas, slices. It's a massive one too. You know what? No, it's about the same. It's the same as the lower one. Sort of Hearth and Home and Waste Not. So the bad ones. I got the bad ones. I didn't get a Food Chain. I didn't get a pizza nasty one. I didn't get a look, here it is. It's a mythic that came out of nowhere because I was expecting a uncommon teleportation circle. Yeah, I wanted a dark ritual because the art on that's pretty cool. The Master Splinter. Yeah, isn't this wasn't there talk about one where they had all the red masks or something that it was worth something? I thought it was the ooze one. Or is it this one? The other one they were like, oh, because it's like they're all in the red. I don't know. What's that Joe's head over there? Because I briefly read something like that. Some people were talking about, yeah, the one that has all the red. Well, that's better than 50 cents. Look at this frog butler. And your drinks, huh? Big old tongue right there. Your drinks, huh? But yeah, I was hoping to hit more of these alternate art type cards. Oh, you know what? I think I just realized what fell. Yeah. It was my pack of sleeves. It was my pack of sleeves. So that's a cool little card. Michael Dooney. Okay. We need to not get hosed in the collector's pack. We need to get something decent in the collector's pack. I did it again. Stomped by the foot. And he's like literally getting stomped by the foot. A foot soldier's foot. Or foot clan. No, I don't want to say foot soldier. Cowabunga. Make your move. Stockman fly. What? What? Squirrel. Okay, well. Okay. Purple dragon. It looks cool, but I think Underworld Breach is like not. Yeah, I don't. It's cool, but I think value on that's going to be kind of low. Quintessential Katana. Leonardo the Big Brother. Cool but rude. 650. Trade value. Oh, that's nasty pizza. Oh no, you see right? It's bad. Oh, it's tapped. Oh, it could give you like 50 mana. It comes in tapped. No, it's not worth it. Comes in tapped. No, I don't care how much it gives you. But if it deals damage to you, but gives you the land immediately, then yeah, then it's worth it. Not in standard. Okay. Okay. King is Brilliance Unleashed. So at least we got like the alternate art cards we got are mythics. Because there's like a lot of them that are uncommon. Turtles Forever. Oh, that's pretty cool that they did like. Oh, that is cool. They did like the comic book, the animated series, oh, the live action, and then I guess that would be like the CGI. That's a pretty cool card. That one hits you in the feels because it's like every iteration of the turtles in all one card. That's pretty cool. I'll give him. You know what? I'll give him that one. That is pretty cool. For like nostalgia purposes, for like that is cool. You gotta. It's a simple card, but then when you really look at it, it's like every single iteration of the turtles. That is cool. I'm gonna have to keep that one in the personal collection. It can be worth like 50 cents, 25. It could be worth 5 cents. Just the fact that it's like everything I grew up with, except for like, this is like after the time of the growing up. But original animated, the original live action, the comic. That is cool. I'm gonna keep that personal collection. Some cards that are like that, they just ain't worth diddly squat financially, but then they hold a close place in your heart. You know, and that's going to be one of them because it's just that hit me right in the nostalgia feels right there. That is, oh, I still can't get over it. That's an awesome card. So what do we got here? We got Donatello. We got two. Oh, that you see, and then they did. I'm sorry, Amy. We didn't get the. That's uncommon, and I forgot they did a common. Because she's not worth nothing. Donatello, Mike and Donatello party planners. Wow. Okay, so we got almost all the lands in non-foil. So, okay, so now it comes down to the one collector booster pack that came in this bundle. And I want to say release day, Walmart, they were at like $34.98 a pack. Local game store was trying to sell them for 55, and I was like, oh, that's dumb. But yeah, so collector booster pack. Okay, well, let's try it. Let's try it. We got an art card in the back. Krang. All right, this is where we need to get something good. Of course, these are all going to be the commons. Once we get to, there should be a land, and then it should start going into the rares. Donatello's Technique. You got one of those in regular. Here's Technique. Shredder's Technique. Thriving Isle. Okay, here we go. Mountain. Okay, Casey Jones, Vigilante. Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers. Chromatic Lantern. That Surge Foil Chromatic Lantern. Got a Mythic. Donnie's Bow. Mikey and Don. 8-bit Krang. We didn't get two surges. We only got the one, I think. Yeah, we only got the one surge. David Peterson. Come here. Was it a Surge Mountain? Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, it is. But aren't they all... I thought all the collected booster packs were surged. Not all of them are in the collector pack. I thought all, like, in collector packs, I thought all the lands were, well, at least foil. I guess they're not surge foil. Because I started doing surge in, what, Lord of the Rings? Let's see what the box says. Because I know it comes with some lands. Traditional foil full art lands. Oh, okay, so they're just the, yeah. They're just, let's see. Let me take a look at them. Take a look at them. No. And the stream's dead. Oh, we're back. So we got, like I said, the waist knot and the Sword of Hearth and Home. Yeah, so they're regular. These are regular foil. And they're all the just the pizza lands. So they're not the silhouettes. Yeah, so unfortunately I got these two. I was hoping, like I said, for either Food Chain or Dark Ritual. But I'm glad I got it. Unfortunately we didn't get Yami's chase card, the Michelangelo Weirdness 211 chibi art. But I wanted a chromatic lantern. What was it in? Ravnica Remastered? What was the latest reprint? What? I want to say it was Ravnica Remastered. Can't remember. There was a reprint recently. And I wanted one, and I never pulled one. Search for land, it is. So they did search for lands in Lord of the Rings, the holiday collectors packs, I think. All will be one, the last Ronin art. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of the turtles that I wanted personally. And this is coming from a huge Turtles fan. You know, just some of the art, I really did not care too much for some of the art. Like I said, when I got I put it back in here. I know I did. Yeah, there we go. I'll just keep mixing everything up again. But when I got the Dublin season, I wasn't mad about it because I got Dublin season. Kevin Eastman, and I picked that. I was glad I picked that up. Sliver of Wood. But yeah, when I got that one, because I bought one of those 310s, and then the MJ Holden's vendor was like, "Hey, just to let you know, those are kind of pricey." And I was like, "Oh yeah, how much are they?" And he's like, "I think they're like $25." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? It's like over $8 a pack." So when I opened it up and I got the one Dublin season, I was like, you know what? I'm not mad about it because Kevin Eastman, his artwork, and it's kind of a cool card, and it's Dublin season is kind of a playable kind of a staple. So I wasn't mad about it, and you know what? I'm not mad about Donnie's bow. He's my favorite Ninja Turtle, and the artwork on it is pretty solid, pretty solid. I'll give it that. That is some pretty solid artwork on this one. It's not over the top, cheesy, pun intended, as some of the Donnie's Bow's like $25 or Dublin season. And then the Underworld Breach, this is kind of a dark art, I like it too. So I'm glad we got some of the darker arts. It's just unfortunate we didn't get too many of this, like the chibi art. And then the teleportation circle is kind of a cool one too. Yeah, this one right here though, Turtles Forever. Like I said, that one hits. That one hits hard, and I like that. Probably my favorite card in the set. Yeah. I think it's one of those cards people probably overlook, or probably have overlooked in the set, and then haven't actually looked too much at it. comic, live action, 90s animated, and then probably most current. I think probably was it on Nickelodeon when they brought the Turtles back. I like that though. See you around the multiverse, bros. One Leonardo or another. That's cool. It's such a simple card too. I mean, it's just, probably bulk rare, but it's the art that's doing it for me on it. The concept of it. Ah, that's cool. And then of course, the turtle van. The turtle van. So that was our jump into the turtles and no, Shredder's technique. Yeah, that was a different art too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Pokemans did okay today, I guess. With Magic, it's hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes you think you got something that's got some value to it, and there's like womp womp, 2 cent card, 2 cent bulk rare. And then sometimes there's cards that just catch you off guard. And then they got good trade value on them. I talk more price wise with Magic than I do Pokemon because if there's a specific item that I'm chasing from Magic the Gathering, everything else that I get that I don't want personally goes over to trade so I can get more product to continue chasing what I want. With Pokemon, it's huge swings. You either hit it or you miss completely with it, right? And half the times when you do hit it, it's stuff that, like for me personally, I want to keep in my collection. So to me, it doesn't have a whole lot of turnaround value as far as they're like, okay, like prime example, Lily's Clefairy. I want this card for myself, right? So when I got the card, it was worth like maybe $180-ish. So it paid for the booster box technically, because I didn't have to buy this, right? And yeah, it's dropped quite a bit significantly. But I don't ever plan to trade this away, you know? So it could be a $5 card because it holds no value in trade for me whatsoever. Somebody would be like, I'll give you $300 for that. And I was like, no, buddy, you can go buy one raw for whatever price or whatever. Or somebody, I'll give you 100% market for it. Like, no, I'm not getting rid of it. It's mine. It's staying in my personal collection. Whereas something like the Meowth, I really don't want it. So I could trade it, I guess. But there's not as much good turnaround as there is in Magic for continuing. Because I did a booster box of Edge of Eternities, last month or earlier this month. I want to say it was late last month, earlier into this month. And I thought I did really bad, right? And it was just because I didn't get stuff I wanted. And then it turns out like I actually made a lot more than what the box was worth. So I ended up really good, and I traded that in and got some Riftbound. And let me see if I can find that Riftbound card now that. What did I do with it? Okay, this is on Pokemains. Okay, this is on Pokemains. This is on. Where are you? No Pokemains. Okay, where are you at? What did I do with you? Oh, it's over here. I think. I hope. Under the Dragon Shields. Yeah. Yeah. Found it. So I got some Riftbounds because I think it was 150 a box, and then I made back what I did. And then I got this, the Seal of Discord, which looks phenomenal out of the sleeve. It's a gorgeous card. And I love artifact type cards from Magic. So this kind of had that kind of feel for me. So I'm keeping it in personal collection. It seems to have settled about 150. So it paid for the box if I were to try to, technically if I was going to buy something. And I actually made out good. And then like in the next box that I did, I didn't do so great. But that's what I traded in today to be able to get the perfect order booster box down to $80. But I did get this alternate art chaos room. And purple is one of my favorite colors. And the fact that, it's a chaos rune to go with the seal of discord. And this one's the alternate art, so it's textured and that's all kind of a nice look. So I'm keeping these in my personal collection. And they're, related to each other. Purple mana rock kind of deal, and then your purple mana. And it's a gorgeous card as well. Even the calm rune alternate art, gorgeous little card too. And this is just like fancy mana. But yeah, I used all the Edge of Eternities to trade over for a booster box of Riftbound, and then I used whatever Riftbound I'm not keeping in my personal collection. Use that for today's booster box of perfect order, and I'll probably use some of this magic if any of it holds value for stuff that I don't want towards maybe Strixhaven. That comes out next month on the 20, maybe, I don't know. I can't keep track of so much stuff. It releases all back to back. I was watching Prof the other day, and he was talking about, can Magic sustain what it's doing right now, where it's just like standard set after standard set after standard set, and Universe Beyond versus Universe Beyond, and like how they printed like maybe like 1,000 something cards in a couple years, or like a year span, and then like a recent year span, they printed over like 7,000 cards or something like that, and it was just obscene. So when he's talking about it, he's like, can we keep doing what we're doing? And that's unique cards. That's like not even like reprints or anything. That was just straight unique cards. So I think there's starting to become maybe some player fatigue. Maybe. Who knows? Collector fatigue. Maybe. Because supposedly there's going to be some kind of wonky stuff. Apparently, I was watching Rudy from Alpha Investments, because I watch old Rudy. Even got one of his shirts. Turn you around, show you. If it'll turn around, come on. I got my old Alpha Investments t-shirt. And on the back it says, I got the shirt at MSRP. So I had to have it. I saw it and I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to wear that to every single card show that I go to. And whenever I walk into GameStop, I want to be wearing this shirt when I walk into a GameStop and look at their ridiculously priced Pokemon. So I got this shirt at MSRP from Rudy at Alpha Investments. But I was watching a video the other day and he was talking about Strixhaven and how there's going to be some interesting possible reprints coming out. So we'll see what all that entails when Strixhaven comes out. I think there's going to be some fun cards in that set as well, so I'm looking forward to it. And I know Star Trek, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I grew up watching, with my aunts growing up as a kid, The Next Generation, Star Trek Voyager, Deep Space Nine, the Mall in Space. All up until, Star Trek unfortunately has not been doing so great under Paramount. They just canceled. I didn't even bother watching Star Trek Academy. Season two, I guess, is already in the can, so they canceled uh, after season two. That's it. But yeah, I feel you. Like Universes Beyond, it's like, does Captain Picard, Captain Kirk, the Enterprise, do they belong in Magic the Gathering? And you know, does Doctor Who belong in Magic the Gathering? Did Warhammer 40K and Fallout, do they belong in Magic the Gathering? You know, um, it is a way for them to kind of grab, I guess, players to their, or grab new eyes, new attention from certain fans to the game, right? But there are certain things that, like, I started back up with Ixalan, Lost Cabins of Ixalan, and I was having a lot of fun over there at Lost Cabins of Ixalan hunting for the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park cards, and I really liked them. And of course, it hit me right in the feels too because I loved Jurassic Park growing up watching as a kid and all that. But then we started getting into stuff like Murders at Karlov Manor, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Now, I wanted the Lotus Ring out of Outlaws of Thunder Junction, but it got kind of kooky. It's like, now we're cowboys. And before that, it was like, now we're detectives and we're solving a clue like murder. And then now we're in race cars with Aether Drift. And it's like, hold up. I left my cowboy hat in the last plane. Can we go back? And so things just, didn't feel like magic. So I had to kind of step away. And this wasn't even with the Universes Beyond stuff. This was with the standard sets. So I told my wife, I was like, I think I'm gonna slow down on Magic because it's getting kind of with the Secret Lair drops too. We're just like, you have Furby Secret Lair drops. You got all the last what was the Sony PlayStation Secret Lair drops that they were doing. Like the one that I'm sad that I missed was the Evil Dead drop for Secret Lair because I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. I'm a huge Bruce Campbell fan. Just period. I love Bruce Campbell's work. I think unfortunately he was diagnosed with some sort of cancer recently, so it's like all the names that I liked in the entertainment industry are unfortunately getting to that age where they're no longer going to be with us, right? But anyways, I missed the Evil Dead drop, and I had a chance to buy it, and I was just like, I just I don't see paying that much for those kinds of magic cards. It was like really, what do you call it? Gimmicky, right? And a lot of, yeah, and they got White Shroot in the Office Secret drop, and it's like it's gimmicky. You're buying it for the gimmick, and those are cool to collect from time to time. But it just felt like too much was coming out back to back, and then when it started leaking over into the standard set, like I said, with Aether Drift, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, Murders at Karlov Manor, Magic didn't really start feeling like Magic to me again until um, the Dragon set, Tarkir. Lorwyn felt really Magic as well, but Tarkir felt like we were starting to get back into that mindset because it was darker. You had stuff that would have been in a plane of Magic. And when Ravnica Remastered came out, I really wanted the Birds of Paradise, and that's really what I was chasing. But a lot of Ravnica Remastered, I guess that's when they just went to draft and collector, and we were kind of at a weird time because they were phasing out set booster packs, right? Set booster boxes, and I think Ravnica only came as draft and then collector. And then we jumped over to play with, what was it, with Karlov? Murders of Karlov? We came to play boosters. And that first run at play boosters kind of felt bad. But then we jumped over to, what was it, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, and then they added in like the big score and all that. And Thunder Junction actually felt better to open up because you were getting like decently valued cards. So it felt, because I guess, there was playable cards in there, not so much just relying on the shock lands and stuff like that. So it felt like you had a wider pool. But then the whole concept of Outlaws of Thunder Junction just felt kooky. So I think when Foundations came through, it started feeling okay. It started feeling like the Planeswalkers again. But Tarkir and Lorwyn definitely felt like older Magic before Planeswalkers were like a huge thing, before Commander was a huge thing. It felt like we were getting back towards that old standard type of Magic. And I think Strixhaven, I mean, let's face it, Wizard of the Coast caters to Commander players like crazy. But I think Strixhaven's, it may be old enough, the original Strixhaven, that maybe it'll feel closer to old school Magic, because Magic hasn't felt like old school Magic in quite a while. But that's just me being an old fogey, right? Let me see. I got the credentials for that too. Let me see if I can find it though. Not here. Oh, here's one of them. Hold on, I got it somewhere. Give me a second. I know it's here. There it is. I got the credentials. There it is, right there. These kids today with their collector numbers and their newfangled tap symbol, 20 Black Lotuses and 20 Plague Rats. Now that's real magic. There it is. My old fogey credentials. We should probably leave this like on the table. And then here we go. Old school dark ritual. It's got patina. Well, yeah, there you go. There's my old fogey credentials. There you go. Summon Dinosaur. I guess that's, so I stepped away from Magic for a while, so I'm glad they're going back in that direction. I guess what it comes full circle to. I mean, the turtle stuff, I should have loved it more. Growing up with turtles, being all about having all the toys, and I remember they were so hard to come by, and like my aunt with my uncle, who were like a mom and dad to me, raising me, they went everywhere, all around the bigger cities here in Texas, going to all like the Toys R Us, just trying to get me these dang Ninja Turtle toys. And I really should have loved, like I said, this Ninja Turtle set from Magic, but the artwork didn't do it for me, a lot of it. But then some of it, yeah, it hitting the old nostalgia feels. So will I be opening up any more turtles? Probably not financially. It's just if the wife wants the Michelangelo Weirdness to 11 chibi card, it might just be more financially responsible to purchase one for her. But it was fun to open today. Like I said, we got some awesome looking cards. Pokemon was fun. It's been a while since I've been able to do a booster box of Pokemon, which is why I think opening booster boxes of Riftbound felt so refreshing, because it was like, it's a booster box, cool. The pull rates are kind of set. Let's just hope we don't get a bad card or a bad box. But that's what we have. Next weekend, if we can find stuff, we'll do another stream. Don't know what it'll be. Lorcana's has been rough. Lorcana's has been real rough. But we'll see what we get into next week if we find anything. If not, we might just have to hold off until, because I'm done with. I think I'm done with Perfect Order. I really do. We got like all the cards we wanted. You know, we got the Esper, we got the Dedenne, we got the Clefairy, we got the Rowlet, we got the Meowth. So I think we're done with Perfect Order. Because there's just not much more there than I want to just see it because she's beautiful with all her food and sweets and all that. But I don't think opening another booster box is just financially irresponsible. I mean, we do a lot of financially irresponsible things. Unlike that kid, we're like, you got $27 left. And it's like, not for long. I make bad financial decisions. But I think with the way Pokemon's been going lately, it's like you have to realize when to really actually call the quits on it. And I don't think I don't think we'd get another booster box anywhere near as good as this. You know, I don't think we're gonna get one any better than that. Because like I said, my buddy Moss Rip Packs on here, he's on YouTube now. He started his channel. He's up to about 25 subscribers. So he's at the mercy of doing shorts and just video content right now. He can't stream yet until I think he hit the 50 viewers or subscribers. But he opened up a box and put it on his channel the other day. And like I said, he didn't get an SIR. He got a couple of full arts and 3 illustration rares. And that was about it. And like, he waited from like 9:45 the night before to be there for the pre-release. So I was like, man, it's like to get a box like that after waiting all that time, that's rough. You know what I mean? That's so I don't think we're gonna get a better booster box than we got a Perfect Order. And since we got just about everything we want, I just don't think I'm gonna be opening any more. I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to get more. Like, I'm not gonna fight the scalpers. I'm not gonna make it a point to just sit out there and wait for it and try to get it. If it's there, I'll pick some up. If it's not there, I'm not gonna go out of my way to find any, I guess. Same thing with Phantasmal. It's like I kind of felt like that. It's like the only card that saves you financially on is that stupid Charizard. And then Magic, well, I'm seeing some Spider-Man pop up. I'm seeing some Avatar everywhere. Lorwyn's everywhere. Ninja Turtles is everywhere. So it's not a question of can I get Magic to open. It's just is there Magic that I want to open? So he's had at the local game store. He's had some foundations, and I want the 9 Lives Familiar out of there because it looks like my actual real life Black Cat. And I didn't open up a whole lot of foundations. The wife did. The wife opened up some foundations. I forgot why she opened it. She was looking for something in there. And oddly, it wasn't the 9 Lives Familiar because she's a cat person. She's a crazy cat lady. I'm a crazy cat dad. But so maybe we open some foundations. Let's have to see what I got for trade value from this, and Strixhaven's coming out soon. I haven't decided if I want to do a collector booster box of that or if I just want to do some play boosters. Still waiting for details to get released on, I guess, when they leak some of the cards or when they release more spoilers, I guess, which should be coming pretty soon. Then maybe I'll decide what I want to do with that. But we're going to do Strixhaven for sure. I know there's going to have to be cards. I've seen some of the cards. They're like little artifacts. Add some sort of mana. I think they're a 2-drop. Tap it, add colorless mana, something like that. And then pay something and add a certain color of mana related to the type of artifact it is. Well, the thing is, I have a feeling my local game store, like the collector booster boxes, most of the time at his pre-release event, if you don't pick up a box during his pre-release event, he doesn't have collector booster boxes after that. And like I'm not talking just doing like a pack, one pack. I'm doing a whole 12. What is it? 12 pack box. So I just don't know. I wanted to see if they have any like alternate art cards for those artifact type items that are going to be adding. I think it's a 2-drop. I said 2-drop drop. It's a 2-drop tap for colorless, and I think it's like sacrifice some health, whatever. And there's one that's like, I guess like a blue, like a sapphire necklace type thing, and has blue mana obviously or something like that. So some people are like, oh my god, these are like the Moxes all over again. But meets it's like a Mox in a shock land. Had a baby kind of thing. At least from my understanding, from what I skimmed over it. I should have looked more at it. But I think those are going to be what I'm going to be looking for. And if they have like super awesome alternate looking art cards of that, I'm a sucker for mana rocks and artifacts and stuff like that. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining me this evening. It was a good stream, I would say. Wife got what she wanted. She would say it's a good stream. She would say it was definitely a good stream because she got just about everything she wanted. I had fun. It felt good to finally open a booster box again after. Well, I think the last one we did was Destined Rivals. We haven't done a booster box since, I believe. But it was fun. We'll figure out what we do next stream. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a good life, living it to the fullest. And remember, tomorrow's a new day. Y'all have a good one.